Hi everyone, it's Jen from the Planner Chickie. I hope you guys are having a fabulous night. I am doing something different for my channel. If you're a subscriber, you're going to be like, I don't know if this is for me, but maybe. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button or give it a like so I know that you enjoyed it. This video is specifically made for my niece Madison because she's going into high school for the first time. Well, she's a freshman in high school. That's how real people say it. I say she's going to high school for the first time. Because, you know, you get 2, 3, 4 shots at it. I digress. Okay, so it's not going to be about my planner this week. It's going to be about a student planner, especially for freshmen going into high school or college because your world is totally different from where you were. This is the planner I chose. Now, this is an expensive planner. You do not need a $100 Malden to be your high school planner. In fact, most schools give out paper planners and they worked great. They were my inspiration to jump feet first, body first into the planner world. So I know that they work for some people. If I could do it all over again and start high school fresh, this is what I would use. Again, does not have to be a Filofax. It could be, matter of fact, I would recommend a Recollections planner. This is a perfect planner if you want to try a ring bound, which, for those that don't know, mean you're bound by rings. Okay, so there's that. I would start with a Recollections planner. Looks like that. Or if you wanted to even, by the way, this is $20. If you go with a coupon, you can get it for less. Or you can go for Webster's Pages. They would probably work great because it not only is on the less expensive side in the $30 range, but it also comes fully stocked with inserts, so you won't have to buy things separate. Okay, so I built this thinking of myself in mind. I did not go crazy. You won't see any laminated dividers like you do on this one. That won't be in there. This is just basic, just to give you an idea of how to set it up. Talking to you, Madison, pay attention. And before I get any nasty comments on my nails, I got them done at the salon. And then 2, 3 days later, I go to the beach, go in the ocean, and shark ate off the polish. So let's get that out of the way. My number one tip before you even crack open this is colorful pens. Okay? So if you don't like a ballpoint pen, which this girl does, she also likes a gel, I would go and get either Sharpie or a set of Staedtler pens. These are felt tip pens. Just to show you what it looks like in case you have not seen it, it looks like that. Writes like a marker, feels like a marker, but it's not as thick as a marker. Or you can get yourself a Bic, which is my number one recommendation, the Bic Crystal. It won't cost you more than $4. Writes like a dream, and it comes in all black, all blue, or all colors. The other thing that I would really recommend is the Papermate, focus, Papermate Inkjoy pen. I prefer anything under 1 millimeter, but this is the pack I got. They have the new gels out. Those are a big hit. Matter of fact, I use them for work. Okay, so now that you have your pens out of the way, you'll also see in my handy dandy jar some matching highlighters. Highlighters are important, okay? So this, to me, is a great way already to segregate your planner and your subjects in different classes that you're taking. So you'll see this as a reoccurring theme in my planner, especially the highlighters that can coordinate with the pen would be ideal, just so when you're doing your work, like reading-wise, you need to highlight something. You know, I like to think of life as if I could take out the littlest nuisances that make me have to stop and think, all the better. So for some people, a straight black pen would work, and there's nothing wrong with that. Matter of fact, that's what I use in my daily planner. I use a good old-fashioned Bic ballpoint pen. Okay, so let's get into the planner as we're 4 minutes in. I'm going to zoom us in just a smidgen. A smidgen, you say? Yep. These are real words out of my mouth. Okay, so in the Malden, again, don't have to use it, and I will keep referencing the Recollections brand by Michaels. These have similar pockets right here and here, but if, again, this was my planner, I would have a pack of sticky notes. I like the all sticks, especially for high school or college, so you don't lose them. These do not cost a lot. I would have a couple of paper clips of any sort and size. You can get them cheap at Target. Here's a black arrow. Here is a page flag. You can just go regular binder clip style, or it can go as fancy as Kate Spade. Whatever you want, go crazy. It's your planner. I would color code if I could. Okay, so we got those. I don't keep anything in here, but I would, if I was a high school student, keep a couple dollars in there. And an emergency card. An emergency card is hecka important. Hecka. Mecca lecca hiney ho. Anyway, student ID. Those are the only things I would keep in here. Maybe some important papers. In the back pocket, let's flip, shall we? I would put there just a simple pad of paper. And of course, pen of your choice. I would put black in there so that you don't have to carry around a whole bunch of pens. Instead, you just carry your one basic everyday pen. Okay, we're going to go segment by segment. So you can put a fancy dashboard if you like. I'm going to reference my planner again. You don't have to. The focus is not on making it a pretty planner. The focus is on making it a functional planner. So here we go. First page, I just put there just to show you. Flyleaf. Here is where I would put here or here. Let me just get these out of the way. Excuse me 1 second. La la la. There we go. I would put important things in here. So for this one, I put the locker combination to my fictitious locker. But I remember being in high school for the first time and could not remember my locker combo for garbage. Okay. Then I put a to-do task in here. Can you all see it? I feel like you're so far away. Come back. Okay, so I put one in here. This could be scratch paper. This could be a to-do list. This could be whatever you want to. It's just something you can open your planner and bam, write something down. That was my thought process. So I put to remember to bring my art supplies, to pack extra sneakers for the gym, team up with my lab partner and pick a study day, and get Mr. King's email address. So those are my to-dos, if you will. Certainly not important, and this is interchangeable. Of course, if you don't want to use fancy to-dos, you can use regular lined notebook paper. Just cut the crap down. That's it. Couldn't get easier than that. Okay, so beyond those, we come to the first Filofax insert. Again, if you get the Color Crush, they have their own tabs, so you can use that any way you want to. You could just get, oh, shook the whole tripod, my apologies. You could just get a regular piece of scrapbook paper and put it in there and put a tab on it. Easy peasy. I just, again, went with simple. And I have a paper clip here so that it takes me to my current month view. And that is August, because some people go back to school in August. These, in case anybody asks, is the So Much Crafting inserts, which I will link below. These are Heaven inserts. They come from Etsy. It is great. Great way to support your, individual sellers. I don't know the words. They're gone out of my head, but the sentiment is there. So in this part, I would put any reports or important things, reminders I need to keep my eye on for the month. School starts here. Pick my lab partner. I have a math test. I need to finish chapter 3 report. So this reminds me right here that I have a report. It's just things to think of. That's all. I mean, you could use this monthly view as hard or as easy as you want to. And that goes throughout the rest of the year. And then I have my page marker for my week on 2 pages. You can do a week on 1 page if you want. And if you don't know what that is, let me find it for you. It looks a lot like this. Just 1 week, 1 page. Okay? That's what that is. So again, here in notes, this is pertaining to this week's notes, not the future, like the history paper for next week report that I put in my monthly calendar and I put again on the another side. But so here for my notes, I put in frame. I put work on geometry homework. I put hand in worksheet before Monday. And I put read chapters 2 and 3. You notice how it doesn't have any subjects to it? Because I assigned a subject per color on my little pens. Okay? and you're like, I don't want to carry that in my book bag, and just get yourself a pen case from the dollar section at Target. It costs $1. So this way I know that pink is math homework and blue is, I don't know, I forget what blue was. I think history. Yeah, blue is history. Green would be more on the lines of, oh, I'm sorry, green is history, blue is biology. See, I don't freaking know. I just wrote it so you guys could see what it looks like. So first day, lab partner, just a big bold letter for test. You can write as neat as you want. You can get real fancy, or you can write as sloppily as you want. It's your planner. And then for next week, I just put the worksheet is due, and that would be for my French class. So there's that. Okay, so that's the calendar. Again, it goes through the whole year right there. Okay, and now we go into the dividers. I don't know why I went like this, because they're real dividers. They're not fake. So you can do, I did dividers in 4 different ways, just to show you an example. And I'm going to slide this over here. So you can put BAM on the front page of your divider, which subject is going to be behind it. This one is French class, the teacher's name, when it is, and the email address. Now I also snuck back here some contact pages for you to put email addresses or lab partners' phone numbers. I know you guys won't use it. It's probably just my generation that does this, but it's there for you if you want it. Now, behind here, you can write your homework tasks. You can write important information pertaining to that class. If they give you a syllabus in high school, which I can't remember, I don't think they do, or an outline of the year, like when certain things are going to be due, because usually they announce a project in the beginning and you have so-and-so date to do it. You can put all this information behind each tab. So the next tab, I did the same thing, I think. Yep. English, Mr. King, first period. Now I put here get email address, and you'll see that that was also remarked way in the front. Get Mr. King's email address, just as a reminder. It seems redundant, but I promise you it is not. It will be helpful for you, especially if you use it, because homework can be a little overwhelming. It was for me in school, so I thought of a nicer way to deal with it. Okay, so again, notes for that class, and then in here, I'm going to turn this. This is another way to do the tab with one of those post-it sticky notes. And you just write who the teacher is, blah, 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 and their email address. It's good to separate these things because this way when you're looking for things, you know exactly where everything is. It's nice, neat, no thinking required. Matter of fact, you can even color code these to your pen choice. But if you're just using a black pen, it doesn't matter. Okay, again, here's paper. And then this one, I use 2 little Avery label stickers. And again, it says the class, the period, and the email address. High school is overwhelming, especially for you first years, or freshmen, or the first time, however you want to say it. And then last, I used a bit of washi tape. If you don't know what washi tape is, it is this delightful stuff you can get from Michael's or you can get from Target, and it is just tape you can sometimes write on. Okay, so I use this one, same style, okay? Now behind this, I did put blank paper just in case anybody needed it, and then behind that is contacts. And that is how you do a student planner by Jen, which is me. Okay, so if you've lasted this long, here comes the super fun part. I'm giving away all the guts. I know I'm a little late for back to school, but still, I'm giving away all the guts, including the inserts. And I'm giving away this planner from Michael's. So the rules, okay, do you want to see this planner? Maybe you want to see it. I don't know. It's a nice creamy champagne-y color. This is just from the popper, this thing. I had it laying on another one. So it's just a nice creamy planner. Inside it is brand new, so it's never been used. It's got a big pocket and 1, 2, 3 business pockets. And then this flap is called the secretary pocket. And then it came with these 3 plastics. One is Make It Happen, the next one is Stripes, and the last one is Make the Very Best. And then it's got its own inserts in here, which I will also give away. So, if you're interested, please subscribe. That's the #1 rule. You have to subscribe to my lovely, delightful channel so that you can hear me babble on a multitude of subjects, mostly planners, because I love them. I'm also giving away a set of Bic colorful pens. And I'm also giving away the post-it notes. And oh, I'm giving away the pen bag, so you get that. And I lost the Post-it notes, darn it, but they're there. There will be a pack of Post-it notes. Where are the Post-it? Here they are. And a pack of Post-it notes. I got the small ones because I didn't think you needed the large ones for these little pockets. In here, not in here. You're not getting the Malden. Let me be clear, you're getting the Recollections Planner. Which, by the way, I have my financial planner in a Recollections Planner, and I like it a lot, which I will film for you guys very soon. What is the other one? I said you guys have to like the video. You have to subscribe to the video. All down here, Like, subscribe, red button. Also, just toss a comment below. Tell me why you want to win the planner, and I will randomly pick somebody by, I believe I set a date, September 4th, and I will ship it out to you. So I'll pick the winner. I'll contact the winner by email. So, or how am I going to contact somebody by email? Yeah, I think email. I could totally come. I'll pick a winner. Don't worry. I'll contact you and let you know, and then I'll announce it on the 4th, and we'll get it out to you prior to that. Okay, so you guys should be all set. I hope whoever wins really enjoys this prize package. I put a lot of thought into this video. I know it's a little long, and I don't like to make long videos. Ha ha ha. But have a great night, and of course, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment below in that form, and I will link everything below, including this planner, and the So Much Crafting inserts. Bye guys, have a great night.